you're back in the collector's area. 2 weeks later.
So me and Arthur were out in Pawtucket, collecting in person, at least back in the day.
You used to collect in person?
Oh yeah, that's the way we used to do it. Back when John and me were just starting out in Rhode Island in the 50s.
Oh, so that was before phones were invented.
There were phones, stupid. But a lot of times back then, poor people didn't have phones. So me and Arthur here, we go to this apartment one time, knock on the door, no answer. So well, we can see the guy lying on the couch in the window. So we see the door is unlocked. So we walk right in, but we find out the guy is dead.
Dead? Not passed out, but like dead?
Dead as a doornail. I mean, so Arthur reaches in the stiff's pocket, takes out the payment we were looking for.
Wait a minute. You collected from a guy after he was dead?
Well, yeah, he still owed the money, didn't he? And I guess you could say we weren't about to get stiffed.
And there was enough in this guy's pocket to make the payment?
Oh yeah, there was enough for 3 payments. Oh yeah, you guessed it, we took it all. But he went to his grave knowing he had paid ahead.
No way. You really did that?
Sure, we did lots of stuff. You would have loved collecting in those days. Those were the old days. Those were the bold days. You couldn't catch a cold days. Those were the gold days.
There was nobody looking at what we were cooking. We'd do what we needed, and no warnings for eating.
We had no damn fools with a whole bunch of rules. Now we did what we pleased, and nobody sneezed.
Now you got the state. They all want it straight, and then there's the feds to mess with our heads.
Well, there's a banking commission. We wish they'd go fishing. And the local newspapers report on our games.
Now if they just leave us to be, our clients would soon see the collections get raised. If this was the old days, bang back the gold days. Remember the old days. Come back to the old days. Those were the old days.
Are you ready for part 2 of the CEO Club Sing?
I guess so.
This is the fun part. Hey, V, would you come over for the CEO Club Sing?
Oh, sure thing.
Now, Simone, you remember I blasted out Mr. Mattingly the other day and he had a couple hours to think about it. Now you'll see why I have a second collection name. Violet, go ahead and do your magic.
Hello.
May I speak to Mr. Pierce Mattingly, please?
Speaking.
Stand by for John Palmer of CEO Club of New York.
CEO Club in New York.
Yes, John Palmer, Executive Vice President of CEO Club in New York is calling for you. Urgent.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Mr. Mattingly. This is John Palmer of the CEO Club in New York. How are you, sir?
Fine. Fine. What is this about, Mr. Palmer?
Well, Mr. Mattingly, we just got an emergency notice on the wire about, from Mr. Lewis at Cook Credit Collections Agency in Miami, instructing to sue you immediately.
Oh, I see.
We don't normally sue a man in your position, so I thought I'd give you a quick call to see your side of the story before they come down on you like a pack of hungry wolves.
My side of the story?
Yes, your side of the story. You see, once we stick the legal team on you, it's too late for anybody to do anything. They'll get a judgment on you in quick order, then put a sheriff's lien in place.
Sheriff's lien?
Yes, a sheriff's lien. Let me see, you have a chain of dry cleaners in the Miami area, is that correct?
Yes.
They'll get a judgment, then put sheriffs in each of your stores at the cash register so that every sale you make goes directly to the debt.
Well, that's terrible. I can't have that.
They only do that in the worst case scenario. What did you do to tick off this guy at Cook Credit Services?
Nothing. I'm sending payments all along. I'm completely up to date.
Is that right?
Yes.
He's so full of it. He hasn't made good on payment yet. This is what they always do. They blame it on us. Watch me get on now.
You're caught up, you're saying? Right up to date.
Yes.
Well, that's outrageous. If you've been honoring your commitments, they shouldn't be ripping you apart like this.
No, sir.
That should never happen. Let me get to the bottom of this right now. You stay on the line and listen.
Yes, Mr. Palmer.
Get me that Lewis guy down at Miami on the phone at once.
Yes, Mr. Palmer. Is this Cook Credit Services in Miami? Yes. Please put Mr. Lewis on the phone for John Palmer in New York. Mr. Palmer! Oh, yes. One moment, please.
Lewis here. Lewis, this is John Palmer from CEO Club in New York.
Yes, Mr. Palmer. What can I do for you?
We got the order to put a sheriff's lien on this fellow Mattingly from Boca Raton. I just spoke to the man. He said he made good on arrangements, and he said he's right up to date.
Is that what he said?
That's right, Lewis. Man's right up to date with his commitments, and now you're telling us to sue him. This is my favorite part. I always love this part. What's going on down there?
Mr. Palmer, I'm looking at the collection record right here. On April 12th, Mr. Mattingly promised to send $500 by the weekend. Nothing was ever received. On May 3rd, we finally reached him again, and he said he'd send us $1,000 immediately. We never got a dime. May 18th, May 29th, June 11th, June 30th, July 25th, all promises, but we never got anything. He keeps promising to send money, but he never makes good.
Mr. Mattingly, are you there?
Yes.
I'm going to tell you something, sir. You don't want a sheriff's lien on your business. You don't want that.
No, sir.
Lewis, you can go now. Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Palmer.
Okay, Mr. Mattingly. I'm willing to consider doing you a favor, but only if you do the right thing.
Yes, Mr. Palmer, what is that?
I am going to give you 24 hours on my authority only to get at least $5,000 in on the account. I'm the only one with the authority to do that. Do you understand me, sir? If you don't, I won't even waste my time. Do you understand me?
I understand you.
You send $5,000 by messenger down to Mr. Lewis at Cook Credit Services within 24 hours, and I'll issue an order to rescind the sheriff's lien. If you can't do that, I don't want to bother with you. Can you do that?
I can do that.
5,000 within 24 hours? I don't care how or where you get it. Are we clear on that?
Yes, sir.
All right then.
Thank you, Mr. Palmer. I appreciate it. I really do.
I'm not wasting my time here, am I?
No. I'll get the money there. I'll drive it over myself tomorrow. Thank you again.
You're welcome, sir. Good afternoon.
We'll get that $5,000 to
Every time.
Very clever. Is there really such a thing as a sheriff's lien?
No idea.
A few days later.
All right, let's see how you're doing.
Okay.
Let me see your promise sheet.
Okay.
Okay. I see you got promises from what? 14 debtors totaling a little over $2,000. Is that right?
Yes, I've been doing pretty good.
And of those promises, what? About a half dozen should be in by now, right?
That's right.
Well, okay. Let me go see how you did. Okay. I got your total. Let me round it off. 0.
What? That's impossible.
I gotta tell you, it is possible because you got nothing in. Nada. Here, look what's in on the period. Look what's
The
posted.
Sullivans? I was sure they'd come through. He's disabled, she just got laid off, but they promised to get a payment in now, both of them. And I would have bet my life that Mr. Harris would make good. We talked, we seemed to have a rapport. Then he told me he was writing out a check right there, asked for the address, told me it would go out that day.
I better not bet your life on any of these deadbeats. It's my advice. Don't listen to them. You're way too pretty to be dead. This is a tough business. Nobody said it would be easy.
Well, maybe it's not for me.
No, don't give up. You'll get the hang of it. You just need a little more experience is all.
You think?
Of course. Nobody was born a telephone collector. You just gotta learn the skill, the tricks of the trade. Picking your hide a little bit wouldn't hurt either.
I guess.
You mind if I speak to the new hire for a few?
No, of course not.
Oh God, Simone's gonna get fired.
Okay, Simone, you're new, so I thought it might be good to mention a few things that could help. No, you're not getting fired, not yet anyway. I want to give you a little fatherly advice. You may not need fatherly advice, you may have had a very good father.
I don't.
All right, so here is the fatherly advice. It has to come from the hearts. By that I mean, for you to succeed in this business, you have to have the heart for it. Now look around. You've met everybody. These are the successful collectors you see here. All the others are gone, and usually very quickly. Now look at them all. John, Violet, Ron, Lewis, certainly, and even Ned in his way, they all find a way to put some heart into what they do. Am I making sense?
I think so.
What I'm pointing out is, follow your heart. If you find that you can put something into it, identify your path, then success will follow, like the others. If not, well, then you need to find something else.
I see your point, Mr. Cook.
Just tell it like it is.
What you're saying really is to follow your heart, probably in whatever you do.
And whomever.
Scene 3, later that day.
All right, everybody, it's time to check on those spenders once again. Spenders, credit limit. Where are we now, folks? What's the problem?
They're behind in their payments now.
It was bound to happen.
We've had to make calls.
Yep, all of us.
Hey, Mr. Collection Man, you don't keep phoning me. You've said you wouldn't can. Who paid you? Can't you see?
You can't get blood from a stone, but still we just threw you a bone. The check got wrote, the stamp is on, the mailman came and now it's gone.
Now the check's in the mail. For sure you'll get it today without fail. If not today, and for sure tomorrow, then the rest will soon follow.
Time to stop, hang up that phone. You know you can't get blood from a stone. We're doing all that folks can do. Call someone else. Try something new.
And if that check somehow don't come, it'll come real soon, a tidy sum. And if some ain't quite so tidy, then go ask my God Almighty.
That's the way it goes. You think anybody's surprised? The spenders all think good times will last forever. But it all will work out somehow. But usually, it doesn't.
The question is, have they made good on their promises?
No, sir.
Not good. Seems like it's time for the step 1 they buy, step 2 they lie.
Hey, mister. Hey, missus. Where's the money? Where's the dough? Walked out with the merchandise, but the payment's coming really slow.
What gives?
Well, we've been real slow at work.
And we don't even have no job.
Well, it's been real slow. The CEO, he thinks I'm a jerk.
Except you got no job to be slow at.
Shut up, they don't need to know that.
The kids are sick. My husband's sick. My family, they won't help a lick.
We can't pay the rent, and we ain't got 100 cents.
So could you please raise our credit limits?
You must be kidding.
Well, if I die, mister, you can just bury me on my stomach so you can kiss my ass!
Buy now, pay later, pay later, alligator. Buy a car or lease a trailer, nothing down, just take it sailor. Buy now, pay later, patriotic, not a traitor. Get it now, don't be a waiter. Yeah, you know there's nothing greater.
Take it with you, no delay.
So much to buy, but don't be paid.
You'll be old and one day gray.
Just pay then is what we're saying.
Buy now.
Pay later.
We'd love to buy now.
The problem is that later has come.
And how?
Wow.
That's what keeps us in business.
Sure hope it never happens to me.
It might.
Huh?
I think you better have a look here.
Oh.
Ronnie showed me this last night. Let me see, Miss Simone Taylor, formerly 2045 Ocala Avenue in Miami, owes Tilly's department store a sum of $548.55. Is that you by any chance?
Yes.
This is bad. If the big boss finds out about this, you'll be out of here in a heartbeat.
Like I said, maybe this job isn't for me.
No. It's okay. Sit down, please. It'll be okay.
How can I be a collector here when I'm a debtor too?
Look, you need a job. That's why you're here. Well, once you start making some money, then you can start paying off your debts. One sec. Okay, So I transferred your file to me, and I'll try to go easy on you.
Thanks, but I don't know if I feel comfortable about this.
It's okay, you just need money is all. Most people do.
Yes, I need money.
You got other debts too?
Yeah, lots of them. I'm up to my eyeballs in debt.
How did this happen? How did you get all this mess?
I've just been with the spenders. So damn easy. Yes, I'm pretty witty. Got some titty, but no cash. Sexy tushy, not too pushy. Nice and mushy, but no stash. Melt in your arms, full of charms. But here's the alarm, no bucks. I do like to play, but you know what they say? Without any pay, no luck. Oh, I'm a beauty, lush and fruity, apple booty like a queen. Voice is husky, hot and lusty, firm and busty, but no green. Once I thought that being beautiful was my job. Men would take care of me always. Then the bills came. The men, they left in a mob, leaving me with a nice ass and no cash. Where's the cash?
Question. With all these rich men in your life, how could you end up without any money?
They don't give you money. They put you up, take you to dinner, give you gifts, take you on vacation, but you never get any actual deposits in your checking account.
I see. I always wondered how that worked.
So you end up with some jewelry that got pawned long ago, some nice memories, a bunch of vacation photos.
With guys you probably don't even want to think about.
Exactly. With some really nice clothes, so I could make the best dress list at the welfare office. Yeah. Come and try to taste my smile. You can even stay for a while. Don't be afraid to turn the dial with some cash. With some cash. Hey, you want to get some pleasure? Now's the time to see if you measure. Here's the way to dig at my treasure. With some cash, guy. With some cash. You say you want a piece of... Well, boy, you ain't gonna get it with a visa. It's time to get off of that keister and get some cash. Get some cold, hard cash. You say you want me? Okay, thanks. Better head on off to the bank. Just tell me what you gotta spend in cash. And how much cash?
I could maybe help you out.
But you're my boss.
That's no problem. Let's not make it a problem.
I'm not about to get involved with my boss.
Maybe you're not considering the possibilities. Hey baby. Hey baby, listen to Lewis. Something I've been thinking of. I think there's something to us. I'm thinking what we need is some hot love. Hot love. Yeah, well, that's what I've been thinking of. Turning up the heat. Give me some of that sweet hot love. I've been watching. I've been checking some of your really fine style, and baby, this is what I reckon. You'll be mine. Just takes a while. Hot love. Yeah, that's what I've been thinking of. Turn up the heat. Give me some of that sweet hot love. Hey, sweet baby, give me that sizzle. You know I need it real bad. Come on now. Don't you give me the fizzle. Now, that would drive me oh so mad. Hot love. You put us both on fire. Passion crackling wire to wire. Come on, sweetie. Don't you wanna?
Sorry, honey.
Take my card. Do some shopping, then you and me will go bar hopping.
Hop over there, buddy. You need some money.
And that ain't funny.
You want a splash? You need some cash. How many times I gotta tell you?
Damn, you're a woogie. Why don't we boogie?
Come on, you're gone.
So now we're getting someplace. And you told me a little bit about yourself.
Tell me something about you.
Grew up here in Miami, dropped out of school, 6 years in the service, bumped around in a series of jobs until I found the collection business.
Where you seem to do very well.
That's right. I think I found my place.
And I'm still looking for mine.
See you pretty later that afternoon.
Yep. What's the matter?
Nothing.
You're not on the phone. How are you going to make any money if we don't call the debtors?
I'm not gonna make any money if I do call the debtors.
It seems we got a morale problem here.
I guess.
Don't get discouraged. Like I said, you'll get the hang of it. Just give yourself a chance.
Like I said, I don't think this is for me.
Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it doesn't matter if you're not cut out for the telephone collecting, if you're cut out for me.
No, no, haven't you been hearing what I've been saying? I already told you I won't date my supervisor, and my supervisor shouldn't be asking me.
Okay.
And as I've also been trying to tell you, I'm not nice.
I think you are.
You think wrong. Be warned.
I'll take my chances.
Your advances will get you nowhere.
We'll see.
You see. You want to go where no one's ever been?
Really?
That's not what I mean. Of course there's been men, but I always run when they want me, don't you see? Men can have my time, maybe, but they can never have me.
It will be
Which do you want? Do you want what I flaunt, or do you want what you can't?
both.
You're dreaming. It's seeming I see there's an attraction, looking for what may. Here's the sign for those who wanna come this way. There's been a lot of damage, there's been a lot of wear. This heart is closed for repairs. Follow the signs for the detour, go down another road. This soul is all broken, can no longer bear the load. Don't be going this way, don't be drawn over here, 'cause this heart is closed for repairs. I see you're driving on down the road of life, following your dreams with all of your might. You think this is the highway, the place for you to go, but look at that speed limit telling you to go slow. Don't know if we'll reopen, could be closed for good. It's better just to make sure that it's understood. You need to go around the hazard, stay out of these affairs. This heart is staying closed for repairs. I see you're driving on down the road of life, following your dreams with all of your might. You think this is the highway, the place for you to go, but look at that speed limit telling you to go slow. Slow down, slow it down. And if you just don't get it or try to ignore the signs, you're gonna pay the price, boy. You're gonna pay the fine. Fine for doubled in construction zones, so better be aware. This heart is closed for repairs. Now learn it, mister. This heart is closed for repairs. You better believe it. This heart is closed for repairs.
Maybe you just don't know what you're missing. But I know when enough is enough.
You girl, yeah, you've been taken down. Know how that feels. This is your world, yeah, and the lost and found.
can fight off the hard. The healings can heal when the heart can restart. I'll get that horse back in front of the cart, 'cause you're too hard, yeah, you got too hard, yeah, you got too hard. Break out of your yard, love's coming your way, so let down your guard. Listen to me, girl, you've got too hard.
Got some bad news. Get those spenders out here again. Things are happening fast now. I just got the word to send you to the DP.
Oh no, what's that?
Debtor's prison.
Now you are in chains, sir. Now you feel the pain, sir. Pay and pay again, sir. You'll never be done paying us, sir.
What happened? Just a few months ago, we were doing just fine.
You crossed the line. You're going to debtor's prison.
Oh, for how
That
long?
depends on the trial.
For what? For what crime?
For the crime of overspending and non-payment. Prosecution, state your case.
Your Honor, over various days and nights over the last many years, said debtors did purchase various items and or services for which they have been unable to render full payment.
Cunk, unable to render, you say?
Correct, Your Honor.
You gotta render. If you can't render, then your whole deal is gonna fall apart. What say you?
We're doing the best we can.
We know there's room for improvement.
That's all you got?
Soon as we get back on our feet, we'll catch up real quick.
Oh, I don't see you on your feet. I see you flat on your back.
You calling me a whore?
No, who said that?
Well, the prosecution rests its case.
Spenders, the prosecution is resting. The prosecution is taking a big snooze.
So now what?
Now we're ready for my verdict. I sentence you, spenders, to a lifetime of repayment.
A whole lifetime?
That just ain't fair, Your Honor.
Maybe it ain't, but it's my verdict.
We want to appeal.
Go ahead.
All right then, we appeal your verdict, sir.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that we don't like it. In fact, we hate it.
The appeal is denied. The case is closed.
Okay, debtors, come right in. Now your sentences begin. To a hard life paying long for all those things you did wrong. Write that check, mail that bill, take a third job, you swell. Off you go to work and work, you jerk. The interest rate goes up and up, that's the bargain that you struck. The balance due just won't go down, you clown. Write that check, mail that bill, name your heirs and file your will. But your heirs, they won't get a thing. You ding-a-ling.
Sweetheart, darling, I wonder where did it go? All this way, it was like we were rolling in the dough. The good times, they were just ready to flow. Where did it go?
Oh, we used to live like we was the upper crust. If we wanted something, hey, help us. Help us. Now it only seems we just got hit by a bus. What did we miss?
We were only consuming just part of the game. Now it seems like we're the ones that's taking the blame. Why is it us that's gotta go up in flames to cease and desist?
They say
There's no prosperity if people don't spend. It's on people like us that the whole economy depends. But when we're down on our luck and nobody lends, we just get the fist. Sweetheart,
Darling, where did it go?
The spenders exit in handcuffs with the credit limit. A man in a suit and sunglasses enters the agency. Lewis and Big Boss both instantly recognize the man and silently escort him across the collector's room and into the office. Act 2, Scene 4, 2 hours later.
Hey, Ronnie, a special delivery here for you.
Oh, thanks. Violet, Simone, get over here. Okay, so I have some bad news and I have some good news. First, Simone, you asked me to see if I could get a line on one of your exes that you'd like to locate. You didn't say why.
To break his head.
Oh, okay. much on him, I'm sorry to say. The guy is slick. But you also asked me to see what I might be able to come up with for Violet.
I never thought of that. Here I have the super skip tracer right here, and I never thought of asking him.
I did.
Oh, but of course you didn't come up with anything, did you? I mean, efforts have been made before. Many efforts.
I seem to have some proof right here that a certain Miss Sadie Tomerlin of Valdosta, Georgia, gave birth to someone some years ago to a healthy baby that she named Violet. This document here, it shows that she couldn't keep the baby, so the baby was adopted by the Caldwell family of Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, go on! Go on!
Not entirely sure what happened with the Caldwells, but I do have a certain birth certificate.
November 3rd! No, November 3rd! Oh, Robbie! Oh, thank you so much! November 3rd! Oh, November 3rd!
November 3rd.
November 3rd. Sure, November 3rd. What's November 3rd?
Tell me! It's my birthday! My freaking birthday!
We gotta celebrate this. Let's all go out afterwards.
Absolutely! And every November 3rd. Wait a minute. What sign is that? Scorpio. I thought it was a Taurus. Oh, but I can change signs.
The man in the suit emerges from the office, then exits. A moment later, Big Boss and Lewis come out from the office.
Everybody, get off the phones. Something to tell you. Bad news. That guy that just came in is from the feds, and we've been shut down.
What?
As of close of business today.
What? For how long?
Why?
Has this happened before?
Now, settle down, folks. I'm going to answer all of your questions. One reason we got closed down is, well, it's because of the blank postcards Violet's been sending around to get debtors to call. Some guy's wife left them because of it all, and, well, we don't like our legal position there. And we're supposed to identify ourselves in all communications. I guess that's federal law.
I'm so sorry, boss.
No, it ain't to you, Violet. There was more than 25 violations before this. Been warned before. We're all to blame. All had complaints. But it's really me. I never really adjusted to this new world we got now and all these rules and regulations. Yes, for now, we're shut down. And for how long? I think the answer is forever.
Oh my God! I thought maybe it's like 6 months or for a year or something.
I always knew this day would come by. It just ain't the old days anymore.
No.
Funny thing, we've been singing buy now, pay later to the debtors, but I guess in a sense it's like that for us too. We've been buying for all these years, and now the time has come up to pay later.
So what comes next?
Well, I made a quick call over to Jigger Stevens at Stevens Agency, and he'll probably sell our accounts to him. Lewis is going to be moving over to Stevens as head collector, and they're damn lucky to have him. Lewis, thank you for all your good work. You're as fine a collector as I've ever known.
Thanks, boss.
When you first came here, you were a little rough around the edges, but you developed into a great collector and a very fine young man, too. Violet?
I feel so terrible, boss. I'm the one that made this happen.
No, you didn't. No, I won't have a word of it. I want to wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Ron, I know you'll find work again, too, with your skip tracing abilities.
Thanks, boss.
Ned, you're a pro, too. You always done good work for me, and I'm sure you'll get placed real soon, whether it's Stevens or someplace else. Best to you, big guy. John, you and I have been through a lot together these years. I don't know what you want to do, whether you're going to think about retirement or not.
I'll retire? Oh, God, no. Not me, no. I'm not one to sit around.
We're friends forever. You know that. And Simone, well, you're a rookie. You're green. As I said, I don't know whether this industry is for you or not, but I wish you the best, too.
Thank you so much, Mr. Cook.
Now, if any of you want a recommendation letter, you get it. You'll have the final checks by tomorrow, and since I was able to sock away a little bit over the years, each of your last paychecks is gonna have a little something extra in it.
What did I tell you? Arthur's the best.
Well, I'll leave you all to your thoughts. Me, I'm announcing that this is the close of business today, and I'm heading over to Mulligan's to do some research on good scotch.
Thanks, boss. And I was having such a good day.
John, do you want me to mention you over at the Stevens agency?
Nah. No, my son-in-law is a manager of Woolworths. They'll take me on in their collection department. I don't want to be a part of any more closings, you know? There'll always be Woolworths.
John, mention you at Stevens?
Yeah, thanks. If they're hiring, I'll go over there. Better than being unemployed.
Violet, Ned?
Sure, thanks. You wanna recommend me?
Same here. I gotta work.
Well, I'm out of here.
Wait! Weren't we all gonna go out with Violet?
Oh, sounds good. Yeah, let's all go over to Mulligan's. It's an emergency.
See you at Mulligan's. Whoever wants to go.
Wait for me.
Well, I guess I'm off to Mulligan's too. Are you coming?
Yes, but I have a question for you first.
What is it?
Are you going over to the new agency?
No. Collection business isn't for me.
Oh.
It is a very interesting business. And you certainly showed how clever you are. You're very smart, charming. But I'm looking for something else.
Okay, but let me point out something about that. As of this point, I'm not your supervisor.
That's true.
So, spell it out.
Mr. Cook, in his fatherly way, advised me to follow my heart in all that I do.
Good idea.
And my heart right now is telling me to get over to Mulligan and celebrate with Violet.
My heart now is telling me now.
My entire adult life, the answer has always been the next man. The man at hand to bail me out of whatever mess I was in at the time. I'm done with that.
Is there anything I can say to you?
Yes. You could say good luck. And you can accompany me to Mulligan's.
All right.
And remember, you have my collection account. I will find employment. You will be getting payments, and I'm gonna dig myself out and stand on my own 2 feet. Then I'll be ready to date again.
Thanks, and a man enters, out of breath and almost frantic. Excuse me, I have a check here for Mr. Lewis. It's for CEO Cook. Can you tell me where Mr. Lewis is? It is extremely important that I get that check to Mr. Lewis.
I'll see that he gets it.
Ed.
Hi. Richard is here to answer any questions. And if you have any questions about the cast, they have a few minutes and can answer questions as well. Or Kyle, or I don't have any answers, but me if you will.
I have a question for Aiden and for Emily. I was wondering if you have ever worked previous to this production together.
No! We just met.
Yeah.
Very good, Ken. Any other questions for the cast, for Nancy, and also for our music man, who was adding phenomenal touches. Really beautiful. Something to remember is we're scaring all this together. There was really just 2 rehearsals, and off we go. So.
Say one rehearsal and one get together before the show. A lot of emails.
One plus will come.
Yeah, well, Richard was telling me that Nancy was the one who hired really good. It was really, really very impressive.
More questions to the cast. They've had a long day, so we want to excuse them first, and then I'll take the brunt after that.
All right, one more question. Are all of you basic background in musicals, or do you have varied backgrounds?
I for sure don't.
We noticed you were sitting on the side.
That was for your safety. I'm mainly straight dramatic theater.
Musical theater, dancer first.
Yeah, musical theater, I've done straight plays, dancer. I'm a what? I started in musicals too.
Richard, you gonna add some dancing? Are we gonna have dancing?
We would have dancing. We have a leading choreographer here.
Yes.
She would somehow be available.
Oh, actually, I did musical until I did my 9th production of Miss Saigon, and then I was like, okay, time to move on, and so now I do stand-up mostly, but now I get to have fun like this occasionally.
Yeah, I'm not much in musicals. I'll Rex Harrison, I think. Not usually my thing.
I like to watch these.
Nancy has a lot of experience. Well, I'm gonna say in front of the audience here that the cast was just terrific. Thank you so much for your hard work for so little, and lots of nice touches, that between the lines type of little phrasings and touches that I really appreciated. So thank you so much.
I wish I was kidding.
We have a door prize here.
Anybody like Budweiser here?
No, not any.
Budweiser here.
Better keep that.
Formally, okay. Now I need to-
I think this is a genuine Budweiser, not a prop. I'll take a shot.